What kind of dumbass name is David? Who would even name their kid that? Anyways, we're back. We're back with another David Bowie video. What's going on? If you didn't check out my latest one about a week or two ago, I checked out Low. Before that, I checked out Ziggy Stardust multiple months prior. When it comes to a creative standpoint, I think I find Low more enjoyable. I just love the whole vibe of that album and the unpredictability of it all. But I think hits wise and sound wise, I gotta give compliments to Ziggy there. You guys wanted me to check out Station to Station next. That's what a lot of you were commenting on my last video. And I mentioned that I wanted to pick up more on the David Bowie reviews more because I really want to listen to Black Star, but I kind of want to be a little more versed. So if you guys want me to check out Black Star right after this review, I will. If you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe, and feel free to drop me more recommendations related to Bowie or any other artist during that time period or any other artist at all. Alright, the real ones on Patreon saw this uncut, and they also got a bunch of other shit. From what I understand, he was heavily on drugs before this. I know that this album comes before Low. This is the one that comes right before, I believe. My prediction is that this might be a little bit unhinged, considering his drug problem during this time period. But I could be wrong. I also read something that says that he has no recollection of making this album because he was so high during the recording of it. Track number 1 is the title track, and the longest song, basically a third of the album. Interesting already. I need to raise my volume. I was not aware. I love it. I love it when a song that's 10 minutes or over feels less than that length. So I'm actually really enjoying that. He said it's not the cocaine, but I think it must be. He's talking about some positive emotions, but he doesn't think that they're caused out of the drugs. You're like crossing the country, you're like on a long road trip kind of vibe. I love the way the track kind of started off as well, kind of ominous a little bit. I think I'm loving that whole song. I'm loving the whole song. I'm looking forward to getting to know the story aspect more, because there were definitely a lot of lyrics and concepts within it that definitely throw me off and confuse me. I feel like once I learn a little bit more about him, then I'll be good. Let's get into track number 2, which is Golden Years.
Golden years, go. Don't let me hear you say life's taking you nowhere.
Oh God.
Sky, life's begun. Nights are warm and the days are young. Then walk luck and you looked in time. Never look back, walk tall, act fine. Some of these days and it won't be long. Gonna drive back down where you once belonged. In the back of a dream car, 20 foot long. Don't cry, my sweet, don't break my heart. Doing all right. There's my baby lost, that's all. Once I'm begging you, save a little golden years. For 1,000 years, nothing's gonna touch you in these golden years. Golden years. Golden years. Golden years.
All right, I gotta say that the rhythm and the groove of that track definitely pulled me in, and I found myself enjoying it a lot more in the second half, more than I certainly was in the first half. Songwriting wise, I think he's just trying to tell someone that they're kind of in the prime of their life, make the destructive decisions. He says nothing's gonna touch you in these golden years, meaning that while you're in these years, you could do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a grace period. You could just chill. I like that one. I enjoyed it, and I think it followed up the first track pretty well. Let's get into this third one, which is Word on a Wing.
In the scheme of things, you say we're growing.
I love his vocals on here.
Heart and soul. In this age of grand illusion, you walked into my life out of my dreams. Oh, sweet name, I call you again. No one was looking for me. Lord, I kneel and offer you my word on a wing.
This shit is fucking incredible.
And I don't stand in my own life. No, my breath flies like a word on the wing. You walked into my life out of my dreams.
Oh, I hear a crazy guitar right now.
This vision flowing, I look twice and you're still flowing. Just as long as I can walk, I'll walk beside you. I'm alive in you. Ready to shake the scheme of things. Ready to shake the scheme of things. My word on a wing. And I'm trying hard to fit among. Trying hard to fit among your scheme of things. Like a word on the wing. Does my breath fit in with your scheme of things?
Wow, everything about that was insane. Everything about that was insane. The passion that he had behind his vocals, the instrumentation throughout the whole way through. Everything about that was perfect to me. I don't know. It just captured my soul. I would dare say that's top 5 Bowie songs. I would say that that's maybe top 5 that I've heard. If I'm being for real, just between the two albums. Wow, I'm shocked. I easily like that one, the most out of the first three. And I mean, oh, I forgot to like track 1. Okay, people love Golden Years. People love Golden Years a lot. I'm surprised that one was actually the least streamed on here. Track number 4. Let me see. Okay, it's a little bit kind of blues. I love the way he says that. I don't know what he's talking about, but this shit was hard. I don't know if it was the constant repetition, which I didn't mind, but I don't know if it was a constant repetition, but that song actually sounded like 10 minutes compared to the first song, which actually sounded like probably 5 minutes. Very interesting. It seems like his love is on the television. And she's on channel 15. Tune in, you can watch her too. Seems like he's having a fucking blast doing that. Track number 5 is Stay. Oh, this is kind of strange.
Maybe I'll take something to help me. Hope someone takes after me. I guess there's always some change in the weather. I really meant to so bad this time. 'Cause you can never really tell when somebody heartbreaker make me delight. Light is so vague when it brings someone new. This time tomorrow I'll know what to do. I know it's happened to you. 'Cause you can never really tell when somebody wants so much to stay. When somebody wants something you want to.
I like this part. Okay, I think I'm starting to really like the sound of this, to be honest. I mean, I would say sonically and sound-wise that last 2 minutes was my favorite, sound moments from this album. I love how we have, the kind of funk groove and bass line kind of mixed in with a little art rock sound that was kind of really like his writing on here too, because he kind of talks about the nervousness and, the scared feeling of, meeting someone new and knowing that you and this person kind of have similar grounds, and there's a little bit of excitement there, but you don't really know. Track number 6, damn, the final song already is Wild is the Wind. This is already a banger.
Love me, love me, love me, love me, say you do. let me fly away with you. Wild is the wind. Give me more than one caress.
I think I need cocaine of now.
Satisfy this.
I gotta see what this is like.
Wild is the wind. You touch me. I hear the sound of mandolins. Don't you know your life itself?
I love his vocals right here. Oh my fucking god.
Is of the wind. Wild is the wind. I hear the sound of mandolins.
Oh, this is fucking great.
Oh, it's spring to me, all things to me.
Oh, what the? Oh my god, bro.
Oh, well, like creatures in the wind, and wild is the wind.
Oh my god, bro. That is such a short 38-minute album. That is such a short 38-minute album. I swear to God, like, yeah, I gotta say that was my favorite, if not my favorite song by him, actually. Period. That I've heard. You know, Low and Ziggy combined. Something about that was just so insane to me, and I loved the way he describes love in that song and what it does to him, and you know, everything like that. I'm so interested in this, in the story of this. I love the sound. I love the instrumentation throughout all this. Even though that, like, it's not my preferred sound, like, subjectively, like, going into this, like, the sound like this, like, the little fusion, I usually don't see myself liking this, but I think since it's David Bowie and that, you know, the sound is just like always changing, there's something about this that I love, and this the story behind this album that I've been hearing about and reading about is something that I'm so interested in as well. So I think context behind this work adds to the quality here, and I think that there's not a lot of albums where that happens, but this is certainly one of them. I would say Golden Years and TVC 15, although incredible songs, just the repetition in them I did get a little tired of, but the rest of the songs on here, the title track, Word on a Wing, Stay, and Wild as the Wind. Word on a Wing and Wild as the Wind, I gotta be in my top 5 songs I've heard so far, which only having 2 albums in my mind, that's not the craziest thing to say. One more thing, I think his vocals throughout all of this just sounded incredibly scared and paranoid throughout the whole thing. I think paranoia is the main emotion that I'm getting from a lot of these songs, not just in the writing, but just the way he conveys things. Clearly struggling with cocaine. I thought that it was kind of underground, that information, but he makes that pretty clear on the first song. So it's interesting to hear. But yeah, this is everything that I gotta say right now. So thank you for watching. All right, I love and appreciate you for sticking around and being here. If I want to listen to anything else related to David Bowie, feel free to let me know, guys. Let me know.